you're there. How do you get back up?
One like here, what I typically do is just teach people to get on their elbows, spread their legs lightly, and kind of walk themselves up and then stand up. Push! He's up!
But Jeff's not stopping with these super stilts. He's envisioning an enhanced version that won't make the user work so hard. His current model requires a 100% effort to run at 23 miles per hour. His new one would get you up to speed without even raising your pulse rate.
This will allow you to use 20%, 25% of your energy to run 25 miles an hour. So basically, the stilt is going to be able to run for you.
As Jeff advances our quest for super-powered legs, what about the possibility of bionic arms 500 times stronger than our own? Or a shirt that could help you lift a car? At the Nanotech Institute at the University of Texas at Dallas, scientists are taking the first steps to make these superhuman fantasies come true. One of their developments is a super-strong artificial muscle, worthy of the $6 million man.
Any man can lift 200 pounds. If they had the strength of our artificial muscles that we've invented, they could lift 500 times that amount, or about 50 tons.
The artificial muscle Professor Bachman just mentioned is a spring-shaped alloy of metals like nickel and titanium, fueled by methanol. Wondering how it all works? The coiled wire is a coating of tiny platinum prickles. The methanol is released into the air surrounding the wire. Acting as a catalyst, the platinum enables the methanol to react with the air's oxygen, heating the wire. The heat makes the wire contract, just like a human muscle.
What's happening here in a simple demonstration is that the fuel, methanol, is evaporating. If the arm is lower, closer to the methanol combines with the oxygen in order to cause a contraction, which lifts the arm. On the other hand, when the arm is lifted far away from the methanol, then it no longer has sufficient methanol to stay warm, and it drops down.
Within even a few years, these superpowered muscles can be used to improve anything from robots to prosthetic limbs.
Today's robotic devices and prosthetic limbs utilize ordinary motors and hydraulic systems. Artificial muscles that we've invented are more like natural muscle.
For those that need superpower strength without the metal makeover, the experts at the Nanotech Institute are developing artificial muscles that can be woven into clothing. Their textile fibers are made from carbon nanotubes. Each can be smaller than 1/10,000th the diameter of a typical human hair, but 50 times stronger than a typical human muscle.
Carbon nanotubes are like minute cylinders of carbon. Thin cylinders of carbon, but they have a diameter that can be as small as 1 nanometer. To give you an idea of the size of a nanometer, think of the size of a marble to the diameter of the world. That's the ratio of 1 nanometer to 1 meter.
Making these mini fibers blessed with maxi strength begins as the scientists burn hydrocarbon molecules at nearly 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit over a catalyst material made of iron. As the gas burns, carbon residue collects on the catalyst, growing a dense forest of carbon nanotubes in a flexible metal sheet.
If you think of a forest, it's just a lot of trees all standing up, right? So when we pull these sheets, what you do is you take something that's sticky, you touch the end of the forest, and as you pull, in other words, you're pulling these trees down. But as they're falling over, they're still in contact with the other ones. So they're sticking to each other. The amount of material that you can pull from these is large, really large.
For every centimeter of nanotube forest, nearly 4 meters of this ultralight yarn can be spun.
When you first pull these carbon nanotubes from the forest, it comes out in a sheet presentation. But then you attach the end of that to a spindle, which is spinning, and it twists it, so now you have a yarn.
The challenge the university scientists are working on now is weaving these ultralight, super strong yarns into a supersuit as effective as Sarko's exoskeleton. Such high tech could re-empower those who have lost limbs. But another bold new innovation could one day give them the power to regrow them. On July 4th, 2007, Jesus, half-animal Villa, achieved a Guinness World Record on jumping stilts when he performed 20 consecutive backflips across 100 yards in 21 seconds. Superhuman will return on Modern Marvels.
Wait, I think you have the wrong guy here.
Bill is talking, but the man with the neck tattoo is just not listening.
There's been some kind of mistake.
If only he was more like Bill's DirecTV. With DirecTV voice control, all Bill has to say is find romantic comedies, and there they are. Right now, Bill is looking forward to watching Love Actually, and looking forward to watching Love soon. Search and record with just your voice. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Mom? Hey, we're in here.
Oh, hi, sweetie.
What happened?
Well, he was up on the ladder cleaning the gutters and he slipped coming down. He hurt his shoulder, but thank goodness he's okay.
Mom, you and Dad ever thought about insurance?
I know we need it, but between our budget and Mr. Do-It-Yourself health history, it hasn't been an option.
What about final expense insurance?
I've heard of this. I've also heard you can't be turned down for health reasons.
But applying for life insurance can be so difficult.
My friend Sarah's mom just got this policy with MetLife. There were no medical questions or exams, and it was affordable.
Mom, you need the protection.
Final expense whole life insurance from MetLife is affordable whole life insurance that can be used to help cover expenses such as funeral costs, credit card debt, and medical bills. It can ease financial burdens and help protect your spouse or loved ones. If you're age 45 to 75, call MetLife today to learn more. Policies range from $2,500 to $20,000, and premiums start at $10 per month. Applying for coverage can be done in a single phone call. We also offer a variety of payment options, and you cannot be turned down for health reasons. There are no medical questions and no medical exam. When the time comes, benefits are paid quickly. It's time to check this important thing off your list. So call MetLife today and discover how you can protect your loved ones. Simple, easy, affordable coverage from a company you know. Make the call to MetLife today and get your policy right over the phone. If you thought you didn't life insurance, now you can. With affordable premiums and guaranteed qualification, final expense whole life insurance could be what you've been looking for.
Tell you what, let's make the call together.
Okay.
Get the protection you deserve. Call MetLife at 1-877-748-4665 to learn more. That's 1-877-748-4665. 1-877-748-4665.
If I'm not healthy, it's chaos.
Where's Mom?
Dude, we're close.
Okay, Mom.
70% of your immune system is in your gut. The prebiotic fiber in aluminum promotes digestive health and is clinically proven to naturally activate my immune system with twice the immune benefit of vitamin C. So I can stay healthy and contain the chaos.
Find Alamune in the immune support aisle at drugstores and supercenters near you.
Hi there, it's your grandma. Now, I don't like to complain, but yesterday I tried to get my free credit score and the website asked for my credit card. Well, I need a credit card if it's free. Turns out they charge you if you don't cancel the trial. Oh, I was so mad. Then I found creditkarma.com. They're really free, and they never ask for a credit card. So Sugar Pie, go check your score. In 2 minutes, you can get your golden free credit score from creditkarma.com.
You think you know everything there is to know? It's a fairly obscure little historical tidbit. I've got 10 things that say you don't. That could be chicken livers, and you could have fooled me. I like to find those stories you've never heard, the facts you've never guessed. This is how an American president dealt with prohibition.
They called him a hermaphrodite.
This was never given to me in high school. You just gotta be ready for anything.
Henry Rollins will tell you 10 things you don't know about. Saturdays at 9 on H2.
We now return to Superhuman on Modern Marvels. Thousands of soldiers have been wounded in Iraq. And nearly 6% require amputation, a rate double that of any previous U.S. war. The only option these soldiers and other amputees have is prosthetics. But scientists at the University of Pittsburgh's McGowan Institute are taking the first steps toward a superhuman alternative. Using animal organ tissue, they're developing revolutionary biotechnology that might one day enable people to regrow lost limbs. Their expertise is called regenerative medicine.
Regenerative medicine is the science of learning how to basically grow body parts.
The key tool in regenerative medicine is called extracellular matrix, or ECM. It's an organic material virtually identical in all animal organs that forms the framework that holds the organ cells together.
Extracellular matrix is literally hundreds and hundreds of structural and functional proteins. All these things are arranged in a very unique three-dimensional organization. And both the three-dimensional architecture of the matrix as well as the individual molecules or components of it are important in achieving a wound healing result that is more regenerative than scarring. We collect discarded material as a byproduct of the agricultural industry, and we take the tissue, bring it back to the laboratory, and then we remove the cell from the tissue, leaving only the extracellular matrix.
Scientists then wash the ECM in paraffinic acid for 2 hours to disinfect it. It's then dried and can be formed into various shapes.
We get it from the dermis and the skin, it looks like a sheet. We can turn the matrix into a very fine powder that can be suspended in water or some other carrier that can be injected.
When the extracellular matrix is applied to the damaged area, it bonds with the body's natural healing agents and promotes normal regrowth rather than scarring.
We can literally sprinkle it on an open wound site and get a very rapid response to the components of the matrix that are there.
Could this be the first small step toward a new age of superhumans able to regenerate not just surface tissue, but also bone and complex organs?
The field of regenerative medicine would have an ultimate goal of being able to grow any body part for replacement in a patient that needs it. If you need a heart, we'll build you a heart. If you lost a limb, we'll teach you how to regrow it. If regenerative medicine is successful, it will result in a paradigm shift in the way that medicine is practiced.
And perhaps the superpower to grow lost limbs for everyone. What's our next leap in our quest to be superhuman? Time and technology will tell. Whatever the future holds, the search itself is a super ride.
In the conventional warfare of today, air superiority is vital to armies and navies. Aircraft, missiles, and airborne troops wage war from the skies. Amazingly, the origin of aerial warfare are found in the ancient world. Extraordinary kite bombers soared over ancient cities. Rocket-powered missiles pummeled enemy ships from the air. Ancient ballistics experts created the first land-to-sea missiles that skirted waves and smashed into enemy hulls. And at an altitude of 6,000 feet, this ancient discovery's paratrooper trusts a replica of a 500-year-old parachute with his life. Airborne assault is our ancient discovery.